This is Pioneer's TSWX1210AM. This is a 12-inch subwoofer in a ported enclosure with a built-in Class D amplifier. Let's take a look and I'll show you what's in the box. First is the mounting hardware included with the subwoofer. There are two heavy metal mounting brackets and mounting screws to securely mount the subwoofer in your vehicle. This is the wire harness included with the subwoofer. The yellow wire needs to be extended directly to the vehicle's battery. Also included is the yellow extension wire with a 20 amp fuse. Now, I strongly recommend placing the 20 amp fuse end of the wire within 12 inches of the vehicle's battery during installation. The black wire is the ground wire and needs to be connected directly to metal in the body or frame of the vehicle. It does not need to be extended to the vehicle's battery. The blue wire is the system remote control lead. If you have a Pioneer in-dash receiver, connect this wire to your Pioneer receiver's blue wire with the white stripe. This will switch the subwoofer on and off with the in-dash receiver. You can think of the blue wire as the subwoofer's on-off switch. Applying 12 volts to the blue wire will switch the subwoofer on. Here is the audio signal input. If you're using RCA connections directly from your Pioneer in-dash receiver, simply plug in your RCA extension cables here. If you're using speaker level inputs, cut these RCA connections off and make the speaker level connections through these same wires. And finally, here's the owner's manual and the warranty card. The innovative trapezoid shape of the enclosure is designed for high rigidity and to reduce internal standing waves, while also increasing installation flexibility. The back of the subwoofer box is designed to fit against the back seat, in the trunk, or the cargo area in the back of your vehicle. This sub can be freely installed in the vehicle cabin, under seats, and repositioned with the subwoofer firing toward the rear of the vehicle, or the front of the vehicle, or pointing upwards. Whatever works best for you in your vehicle with your favorite music. The enclosure is fully carpeted, creating a non-stick and very durable scratch-resistant surface. The TSWX1210AM features a ported enclosure optimized for best performance right from the factory. Here you can see the large port in the enclosure on the amplifier side of the box. It's designed to deliver deep and punchy bass. Let's take a close-up look at the built-in amplifier and the control panel. This is the gain control. The gain control is used to balance the output from the in-dash receiver with the input on the subwoofer amp. I recommend to start with the gain control in the 12 o'clock position. This is the subwoofer crossover frequency selector. The amplifier has its own LPF, or low pass filter, built right in. And this means that only low frequencies will be played back by the subwoofer, and that's exactly what you want. I recommend to start off with the frequency selector set to the 12 o'clock position, or at about 80 Hz. This is the bass boost level from 0 to 12. And I recommend to start off with this set to the 9 o'clock position, or at about level 3 or so. Listen to your favorite music for a while, then experiment and adjust it as needed. The power indicator is here. The indicator will light up in blue when the system is on and functioning normally. A flashing light indicates a ground or a power issue. This is the input signal selector. This sub can operate on either RCA level input with a direct connection to the in-dash receiver, or with speaker level input. Set this switch to RCA for RCA level inputs, or SP line for speaker level inputs, according to your particular installation. This is the 20 amp fuse at the amplifier. The white plug here is the system wire harness. Plug in the power, ground, system control, and signal input right here. This is Pioneer's TSWX1210AM. This is a 12-inch ported enclosure subwoofer with a built-in Class D amplifier. The amplifier has 1,300 watts max power output with 350 watts nominal power output. It can operate with RCA or speaker level inputs. This system features a unique trapezoid shape and a port to deliver big bass with easy installation and great placement flexibility. The box measures 19 3/4 by 12.5 by 15 and weighs in at about 26 pounds or 12 kilograms. And that is Pioneer's TSWX1210AM. This is a 12-inch subwoofer in a ported enclosure with its own Class D amplifier built right in.
This is the RG212CA complete all-in-one system, dual 12-inch subwoofers enclosed in a slim vented box with a built-in 500 watts RMS amplifier. This is based on our super popular and highly reviewed RWS-12CA subwoofer system, but after a customer left a great review with the suggestion to make a new vented version, we went ahead and made two new models, the RVE-12CA and the RG212CA. This version is vented with two subs and has a stronger amp for more power. Now, we wanted to create a system that provides incredible powerful sound quality and thumping bass for cars and trucks where space is limited or tight. Now, you're probably wondering what this sounds like, so let's go to the car and take a listen. Alright guys, we're in the car, we got everything hooked up. Let's listen to what this sounds like. Here we go. Oh, that sounds incredible. It's very big and powerful sound. I feel it at the top of my chest. Now I can't hear from, I'm gonna go up a little bit. Oh! Incredible. Check it out in the back. I have to say, I am very impressed with this guy. You got the dual woofers, they're putting in work, it's a very big sound. But one thing I want to point out is when I was sitting in the front seat, it's still a very musical and clean sound. So you're hearing all the bass notes very clearly, and it sounds very clean all the way through. The other thing I want to point out is, look, I got this right pressed up against the back seat over here. It's not taking up any more trunk space. So I can put all the other things that I might need to be carrying in my trunk. And I know I'm in a sedan type vehicle. This is going to be a perfect solution for hatchback style vehicles, trucks, coupes, anywhere where you want a lot of bass without taking up too much space. Let's head back to the room and see what else comes with this kit. So right here is the wiring guide that shows you how to set up the RG212CA with your vehicle and how to connect it to your speaker wire directly if you're using the high-level inputs. And here's an included high-level wire harness. So if you're using a stock head unit in your vehicle that does not have RCA outputs, you would use the high-level input to get music signal to the sub from tapping into the speaker wire that is already run in your car. Here's the remote bass knob. You can mount this by your dash, and it allows you to raise or lower the sub volume from the front of your car. And here is the sub itself. It comes in a carpeted enclosure made from anti-vibration braced MDF wood with an angled back to fit perfectly against the rear seats in your vehicle. You can see the vent over here that adds increased low-end bass response. But let's talk about the woofers for a second. The woofers are 12-inch woofers with Kevlar reinforced pulp cones, 3D molded acrylic dust caps, high-density laminated foam surrounds, 40-ounce magnets, and 2-inch high-temperature aluminum voice cord. Now the whole system is powered by a built-in Class AB 500-watt amplifier that features an extruded aluminum heatsink to stay cool at high volumes. The amp also has a low-pass crossover adjustable from 50 Hz to 200 Hz to really fine-tune the sound around your vehicle. There is a gain knob to set the level of the sub, and the power ground and remote terminals are angled and accept up to 8-gauge wire. There are RCA low-level inputs to get signal from your head unit, a high-level input, and a port to plug in your bass remote knob. So if you're looking for an all-in-one system that comes with dual 12-inch subwoofers enclosed in a slim vented box with a built-in 500 watts RMS amplifier, look no further than the RG212CA from Rockville.